Hey, this is Anthony Cesari with SuccessForYourSongs.com, and in this video we're going to be looking at the three parts of an impactful vocal practice. And I'm going to be playing a clip for you of an interview I did with Selena Mara, who's going to show you how to put together an effective way to practice your vocals every time you're looking to improve your voice. So check that out here.
Well, I'd say that warming up is part of practice. Yeah?
Okay.
So warming up is doing a series of abstract exercises that limber up and get the different parts of your voice moving, to relax them, to strengthen them, to get things coordinated, to get everything, up and running, as it were, just like an athlete would do warm-ups, they'd do abstract exercises. So you want to switch on and limber up all the different parts of your voice with a series of warm-up exercises. So you want to spend at least 10 minutes on that, maybe 15 minutes. So if you're going to be a performing singer, and you want your voice to be on good form, then I would say at least 10 to 15 minutes of warm-ups.
And would you say that's typically before both practicing or as part of a practice routine as well as before a performance?
Yes, definitely. Because that's what gets your voice in good condition.
Right.
And on the form. Yeah. So then practice there'd be two different aspects that you could be working on in practicing. Warm up first. Well, I always do a physical warm up, a few physical bodily stretches just to loosen and soften my body, release some tension, because your body is the container for your voice.
Right.
The parts of your anatomy that are your voice are completely related to the rest of your body. So if the rest of your body is in a state of tension, your voice is going to be fighting against that. It's not going to stand a good chance of being on good form.
Right.
So so after the warm-ups, you would want to say practice particular exercises that involve developing a particular aspect of your voice. So you might want to work with some agility exercises, or you might want to just go through your different resonance qualities and make sure they're all to hand, really on the ball and ready to go. So you might want work. So the second part of practice would be working on one particular aspect of your voice and getting that in tip-top shape.
Cool.
And then you would work on some songs.
Right.
And and you would practice those songs so that the ins and outs of the song, the tricky bits, the transitions, the changes, so that every part of that song is coming through as well as you want it to.
Yeah.
You can identify if there's any weak areas in the way you're singing a song, and you're like, I want to improve that.
Right.
And get it flowing. So practicing a song would be the third part.
Yeah, I like this way that you're presenting it as a way to practice. Is first you sort of have this block of warm-ups, which is just to basically get your voice ready and sort of, I guess, in shape for what you're about to do. And then you're doing exercises that focus on a very specific thing to develop a specific aspect of your voice. And then the third part of that is actually working on your music and what you'll be singing. So that feels like a very rounded way of developing your voice, which I think is cool.
Yeah. Posture is something that a lot of people ask for help with. And so I've created like an audio video guide that takes people through a deep posture process so that they can start to integrate and implement a new habit that's going to support their singing. And that's called Step into Spacious Posture. That's the Singer's Guide to Optimum Stance for Vibrant Vocalizing and Powerful Performance. And that's a really handy little kit of audios and videos of different lengths, depending on whether you want to use it in your practice time or have a quick one pre-performance. So that'll be on offer on the page that I'll share with you. And so when you use it repeatedly, your body really starts to kind of absorb a new habit of posture, and it becomes easier and easier to switch that on quickly when you're about to sing. Yeah. And I'm also offering, a free vocal assessment, a kind of assessment of your strengths and weaknesses. So you know what you're strong on, what you're doing really well with, what needs working on. So I'm offering those sessions by Skype.
All right, so hopefully that helps you out. Below this video, I've got those links for you that Selena just mentioned about her website, so you can check that out there. And I've also got a free cheat sheet for you that's going to show you an easy technique you already learned in grade school but aren't using, that's going to show you how to write much more memorable songs so that you can tie those songs into the singing practice that you're going to be using from this video. So grab all that below if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Thanks for checking this out. Take care.